if you take your hand and you curl it in on itself and look at it.
Hear a demon or something starts pulling. Look.
What do you think? Is Bigfoot real?
Yeah, 100% that ape could rip that person's face off and do all kinds of harm to that person, but that ape be loving. That gorilla is finding ways to interact with humans. Maybe it was, never mind. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. I have a lot of more creepy, strange For You page content. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain.
Oh, hey friends, I'm so glad you made it. You're on Plant TikTok. This behind me is a stinging nettle patch. Their sciencey name is this. I'm just gonna say it wrong. We're looking today for the rhizome, which is the root of the stinging nettle. It looks like this. Stinging nettle is one of the most important plants to have in anybody's apothecary. For thousands of years, this has been used to increase circulation, to increase libido. It's been proven that this actually helps regulate testosterone. This is an important herb for people over the age of 35 with a prostate. That's because studies have shown that this little root is effective against benign prostatic hyperplasia. I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but BPH is a major contributing factor in erectile difficulties. And 40% of men over 35 have that. 70% of men over 60. Unlike 90% of them over that. But if getting out and getting your hands dirty and collecting plants and turning them into medicine is too much, check out witchbetty.com.
Okay, very interesting. Hopefully all the men out there that are over these ages and having low testosterone, libido, or any of those issues are finding the help that they need, because it sounds like there's natural ways to get that help. You don't need to do the blue chew. Never mind, we're gonna keep it going.
If you want proof that manifestation is real, if you want proof that the universe is always listening and responding to what you need, watch this video. I'm going to teach you to play a game with the universe in the next 24 hours. First, you need to comment the time that you saw this post and save it so that you can come back to it when you've gotten proof. So let's play a game. All you need to do is say this out loud. Universe, I know you're listening. Show me a sign. Make it so real that I can't miss it. Show me a miracle today.
Wow, that was really weird. As this lady was saying that, my door just slammed weirdly. Wow, something weird happened just now. I don't know. Did this work for anyone else? Hey, are you going to comment on this video and you'll let us know if anything happened? Let us know. Let us know.
Have you heard of Project Cirrus? On the afternoon of October 13th, 1947, B-17 aircraft penetrated a hurricane 450 miles east of Jacksonville and dumped 180 pounds of crushed dry ice into the storm, just to see what would happen. This was the first attempt to modify a tropical cyclone by seeding it with freezing nuclei. Vincent Schaefer of General Electric Laboratories discovered that by introducing dry ice into an environment with supercooled water, he could induce the water to freeze into ice. He realized that this could be done in the free atmosphere and could spur microphysical reactions that would alter the clouds and precipitation. GE Labs reached an agreement with the Naval Research Laboratory and Army Signal Corps, dubbed Project Cirrus, to carry out experiments where the Air Force aircraft would seed clouds and fog with dry ice to see what changes would occur. On October 12th, a hurricane designated King by the Air Force Hurricane Office moved northeastwards over Florida. The next day, the storm moved off the coast and continued out to sea. This seemed an ideal case for Project Cirrus, as the hurricane was no longer interacting with land and would not affect anyone after the experiment. That afternoon, two B-17s and a B-29 left Mobile, Alabama and flew eastward to intercept the hurricane. The first bomber flew at cloud top level and did the seeding. Large chunks of ice were fed into a crusher on the plane and dumped from the belly into the clouds below. The second B-17 followed a half a mile behind and 3,000 feet above to document the cloud changes.
What the heck? What the heck did they do? They're already doing the things here. We know weather modification already exists, so I guess this was during the experimental testing stages. Hey, are you a goon? Did you interact with the video before the video even started? This is the daily reminder. Hey, all the goons, even the TV goons, let's do it. Let's interact. YouTube's really trying to keep me down. I've gotten hit with ad suitability 4 times this week, and it is getting so frustrating because I feel like I'm literally doing the same videos as everyone else. So why am I the one that has to suffer? I'm trying to make that YouTube money. YouTube, help me. Why are you doing this to me? I'm gonna grow without your or with you, and you need to pick a side, YouTube. Hopefully you choose the goon side. Hopefully you choose the goon side. All right, guys, we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna quickly check this camera. I feel like something's off. Let me check. I'll be right back. All right, check the camera. Camera seems okay. It's just interesting.
Y'all check out these 3 Bigfoot sightings and tell me what you think. Is Bigfoot real? Is he not real? Look at that shit. That was on a dash cam of a police officer. It's pretty creepy. Look at the size of the arm of this thing. I mean, that's kind of terrifying. Look at that shit. Oh my God. These guys are in Afghanistan, supposedly wrestling a baby Sasquatch. Don't really know. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that one. Sorry about there's no audio. Then check out this guy. Just walking along. Somebody in a deer. Look at that shit. That's crazy. Thank y'all for watching.
I have no idea what any of these creatures were, but they do appear to be interdimensional, and I believe they're here for a reason. They're gonna do the 3 knocks. They're gonna open the doors, and they're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way to get us, and sorry, I'm spiraling. Yeah, Bigfoot could be a real thing. I feel like this could be. All right, let's keep it going.
This is the original work of my friend Sean Pakasik from slunawellymatics. He calls it ice cymatics. The water is frozen whilst vibrating in the state of a standing wave. The information of the wave field, its pressure differentials, and the effects thereof are frozen in layers, building a 3D form, much like a 3D printer. I'm imagining healing frequency ice cubes. Whatever comes from this, I know it's going to be something amazing.
Whoa, that is interesting. That's like combining. So what? You just let the ice cube melt in the areas you have problems, and then that's how you get the healing? I'm not sure. This is crazy. I didn't even know you could freeze them like that.
Okay, so we need to talk about the movie They Live and some of the very strange angles to it. A lot of people are saying this is more of a documentary than a movie. So the protagonist is homeless and he rolls into a homeless camp. And one night they're watching TV and something comes through the TV. The broadcast was interrupted by some transmission saying everyone needs to wake up. They're among us. We're being manipulated, blah, 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 blah. But they all thought it was just some silly thing that wasn't meant to be paid attention to. Well, their homeless encampment gets raided. And on the way out, he picks up this pair of sunglasses that was made in the nearby church, which a lot of the people in the homeless camp were a part of. But these were special sunglasses that were made with certain chemicals that allowed him to see outside of the visible light spectrum. And when he puts them on, he can see through the veil and see signs for what they really are and sees that there's this manipulation going on and, he can see through it. But then, upon looking at crowds of people, he sees that these folks are among the normal-looking civilians. So some of these people among us are not people, they're these aliens. Using subliminal messages and economic control, the aliens maintain their power and manipulate the human population. Now, in one scene, he's desperately trying to get his friend to wake up by getting these sunglasses on his face, but they got in this huge fight for like 10 minutes long, and it was really hard to get his friend to see the truth of what's really going on. In the end, it was determined that there was frequency-emitting devices all throughout the city that was putting out a radio wave that made humans blind to the aliens that were among them. And the aliens were fully controlling the media and the narrative. And then in the end, when he destroyed the main antenna on the Cable 54, which was the main broadcasting news agency that was putting everyone in this slumber, he destroys that antenna and all the other ones get shut down as well. And then all of a sudden people can see through the veil and started noticing the aliens among them. They no longer were hidden beneath this wavelength of light that made them invisible. So how shocking is this? Let me know your thoughts below. How did he come up with this movie plot? And I wonder if any of this relates to all these new towers they're putting up all over the place.
Oh my God, the movies are documentaries, I swear. They keep telling us what they're doing right in the movies and we just obliviously think we're watching entertainment when it's the real thing happen. I'm sorry, I'm spiraling. You know what's crazy? I recently did a live stream where someone told me to watch this movie. They Live, They Live, Speak No Evil, the There was a lot. There was a lot of movies that I need to catch up on, but this one sounds interesting. It's like, what is the other one? Idiocracy? They're all telling us the future. We all know. We all know what's going to happen. Hey, what happens in the movie once the towers are down? Did they become friends with the alien beings, or did they have to round them up and then... We're going to keep it going.
2004, Israeli construction workers were trying to fix a drainage pipe when accidentally they uncovered some mysterious ancient steps. So they called some archaeologists. The archaeologists immediately had the site excavated, and what they found silenced the mouths of many skeptics. Hidden beneath this drainage pipe were steps which led down to a 225-foot pool. But here's why this discovery was so shocking. For years, atheists have claimed that the pool of Siloam, where Jesus healed that blind man, is non-existent. But this pool matches the exact biblical location. It's next to Hezekiah's tunnel, and it's also next to the Temple Mount. And that is why biblical archaeologists all agree that this must be the real pool of Siloam. And if you want me to show you more biblical discoveries, please do subscribe.
Oh, wow, they found the pool. They found a lot of things. They're able to correlate a lot of things that were written in that book. And they're like, hey, this probably did happen. Probably did.
I love this video because it looks like animation, like something that somebody made, but it's actually real footage from the space shuttle, just sped up just a little bit. And this is a little video. It's about 4 minutes long here. So there's the space station. I love that this is not animation. This is film taken by a shuttle of the space station. And so this is real. It's not animation. Now, this looks like animation, and I'm very proud to know that it's actually real film. It's not a video game. People are living there. I know this looks like animation, but it's actually really real. I love this video because it looks like animation. It doesn't look real, but it is.
How many times during this thing did you have to say this? You know, when you start saying, hey, it's not an animation, it's not an animation, you're convincing yourself. You're convincing yourself. You stop it. You stop it. We know exactly what's going on here.
So this lady picking up a receipt off the floor and trying to get the food from the receipt off the floor. Patterson, New Jersey is not real. Literally picked a receipt off the motherfucking floor and trying to get the food. And mad that they wouldn't give her the food. It's crazy.
I think there's something else involved here. I think she may be on something and thinking this is the way to get food. This is not the way to get food. There's other ways to get food. If you really need food, find out how to get food, because there's real hungry people out there and they have sources, you know, and the ones that don't, we try to help them. And if this person really needs that help, reach out. Reach out. This is sad. This is sad.
¿Lograste verlo? Mucha gente afirma y piensa que le está haciendo algún tipo de brujería.
Wait, what the heck? I thought there was gonna be more. What happened? She just like pinched her weird, and now she's like, you stop it. You stop it. We're gonna get you into the goon gang. We're gonna stop all these curses. We're gonna only have positiveness. Hey, are you going through something negative? You stop it. We're going to only send you positive vibes, positive energy, high frequency vibes, high frequency energy. Can you feel it? It's always there. It's always present. I have the Shivalingam. I have the quartz stone. It's always going. I can feel the energy. Are you feeling the energy?
Pay close attention. He's in Antarctica, right next to the ice wall. It's said that the ice wall is higher than the Eiffel Tower, and it goes all the way down to the bottom of the sea. The fact that he's so close to the ice wall indicates that he's probably working in Antarctica. Doing what? I don't have a clue, but maybe you do. Comment below if you know what's going on and what he's talking about and what he's doing in Antarctica. Let me show you the background. Ice wall at south, guarded heavily, similar to Area 51. I wonder if this dude is in the military or has like a contracting job. Run that video.
You're gonna want to see this. Stretching off into the horizon, we have one of the largest tabular icebergs currently on our planet.
and just keep going. Something this big is kind of hard to comprehend even when it's right in front of you, but this speaks to how much fresh, frozen water is down in the Southern Ocean. For anyone wanting some perspective, take a look at the birds that are flying next to this thing. It's probably about 200 feet high, and that's just about 15% of what's sticking out of the water. The rest is down below, like an ice wall, drifting through the ocean, currently heading east toward the South Orkney Islands. Kind of wouldn't believe it if...
There's things out there. We're going to have to go on a goon expedition. We're all going to get on the boat and we're going to verify it. All right, going to do a few more.
The Mexican tell the story in Mexico, somebody who knew where treasure was at, and when they dig it out, was gold coin, but when they dig it out, was nothing but ashes. So one of the treasure hunters was a Mexican store owner, and he grabbed some of the ashes and put it in a gallon jar and fill it up. And one day a Mexican brujo, what we call Mexican warlock in America, went to the store and said, you see that jar? It's full of Spanish doubloons, gold doubloons. And the store owner said, I don't see nothing but ashes. And the store owner was so greedy that he rather to have nothing than half of the coins. And the moral of the story is that if you're greedy, the gold coin will turn into ashes. But if you get the right person with the right heart.
Man, I hope all the goons have the right people and have the right hearts, because we all need them gold coins. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna make it together. We're gonna find the things together. And hey, if it all turns to ash, it's fine. We're gonna make do with the ash, and we're gonna do charcoal painting or something. We'll figure out a thing. We're gonna be resourceful and useful, and we're gonna continue. All right, let's keep it going.
Y'all check out this video where this woman's washing dishes, then all of a sudden a spirit, demon or something starts pouring. Look, watch. Wouldn't that terrify the hell out of you? Now watch it till the end though. Watch it till the end. It's like trying to cover her up. Look at that. I'd be freaked out if that was my child. Watch till the end though. See, just right. Wait, I know it's taking a while, but just wait for the very end. Watch what happens. Starts pushing it all the way across the thing.
Okay, so what's crazy is I have this playpen and I have a playmat in the playpen like this, and it is a very lightweight playpen, so I can see the child being in there and just moving around, causing it to move. And I also believe that there's an outside person potentially pulling a string to make it go in the angle that it went. And then the playmat, it appeared like it was just a child playing with the playmat. There was nothing weird. And if you do have one of these, you'll know yourself that if you got in without the playmat, you can easily move the pen without doing anything. You can stay right in the middle and just move your feet slightly and the playpen would move. So I feel like there can be explained. I do feel like there could be some manipulation in order to make it move. But hey, if it is paranormal, I hope you get the blessings that you need.
Georgie Porgy, putting in pie, kissed the girls, and made them cry.
Oh, Georgie Porgy, huh?
What's wrong with Georgie?
George Villers. Who was that again?
George Villers?
Yeah, George Villers.
Well, back in the day, he was this really handsome guy who became really close with King James I.
Yeah, they were really close, huh?
Yeah, the king made him the Duke of Buckingham by the time he was 31, so...
All that power.
Yeah.
You can really get away with a lot, you know, when you can do whatever you want.
Well...
He had many affairs, didn't he, Georgie?
I don't really know all the fine details.
But is it really an affair if the woman does not want anything to do with you?
Probably not.
Yeah. Georgie didn't really care for consent. He kissed the girls and made them cry. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never heard the Georgie Porgy rhyme, but I also correlate this to like the London Bridge is falling down or Ring Around the Rosies. They all got dark things behind them. Or Humpty Dumpty. All right, it says unknown creature in the woods, but I'm replaying the video and I feel like this is just a kangaroo. You know, I can totally see the kangaroo arms, the kangaroo squatting, the kangaroo head right here. You know, it's doing the kangaroo things. You stop it. You stop it. This is explainable. Kangaroo. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something else, but I'm going kangaroo. All right, let's just do one more to end them all.
If you take your hand and you curl it in on itself and look at it, you can see the code of the matrix that you're walking through right now. That's because everything around you uses it because it's so simple. You draw a perfect square and another one right on top of it and connect them with an arc, and you just keep doing that. That's literally all it is. School makes this way too complex. If I keep adding these spirals, that's what this is doing. Think of it as energy. More spirals around, you get what we see as a magnetic field. If we add more and more, you start to get an image that looks a lot like this picture of an atom that IBM took. Now, in my last video, I showed how this can go from geometry to life. That's because this system allows energy to flow constantly. A bunch of Fibonacci spirals rotating around a center point is how we make a torus. That is how a torus field is generated, and that's how the biggest things in the universe stay together. So this framework not only makes up the atomic, but it holds together the galactic, and it's in your hand. That's a pretty funny coincidence.
Wait, this wave thing is holding together all the planets and galactic and space, and I didn't know. I don't know much about mathematics. I'm gonna need to find an Einstein. Oh, wait, this guy just explained it to it. All right, hey, Goons, how'd you do? There was a lot of videos in this one. There was very interesting, a lot of interdimensional creatures potentially, maybe some hauntings here and there, but quite interesting. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are helping me with the channel by interacting with the video and not just watching for free. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, pal. Well, there should be videos on the screen now. Click on either one of them. Continue the Goon Fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. Hey, if you made it to the end, do let me know. Tape. Just let me know. And it's leopard tape, you see? We got the leopard tape, so it's even more. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Wake up.